Hello, 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 hello. It's Leela here. I have been so busy. I miss you. I do. I miss you. I miss chatting on my with my Facebook friends and messaging and being on here and I just miss you. But I just got so much going on right now. You ever feel like that? You ever feel like you got so much going on? You're just like whoa, overwhelmed. I'd be curious. What's up, kid? Love you, brother. Sending you so much joy right now. So much sweetness. Um, you ever feel like overwhelmed? I'd be curious. When you feel overwhelmed, do you get what happens? Like, do you get stuck? Do you stop? Do you keep going? Do you go harder? Like, what is your tendency when you feel overwhelmed? And I want to ask you this. Do you think business is overwhelming? And I'm going to tell you what I think overwhelm is in business here in just a second. What's up, Anita? Oh my gosh, Anita Griggs, so good to see you. Anita was a mentor, I would call you, of mine, somebody I really looked up to at my first professional job in Dayton, Ohio, at an engineering consulting firm. And she was a beautifully patient woman who taught me a lot just by just being around her. So thank you, Anita, for being a really great mentor in my younger years when I really didn't know what it was like to be a professional. So I appreciate you. So it's cool to have you on here now that I'm talking about overwhelm. Because when I had my first job, there was times I had overwhelmed. And when I first started my business, times of overwhelm. And it's going to continue to happen. Like this week for me has been, there's just been a lot of things. And I'm just, sometimes, and I'll tell you, here's what my thing is. I feel like there's a ton of messages that I'm like trying to keep up with. And it's hard because there's so many and they keep coming. Do you ever have that issue? Hey, Ellie, my tendency is to do random busy work or get foggy or stuck. Beautiful awareness, honey. Thank you for sharing. What's up, Richard? So good to see you. Hey, Steve. So good to see you. So, yeah, so notice one, what is your tendency? Like if I get overwhelmed, my tendency would be just to overwork, actually, is to work. And actually, there's a client of mine, you may know who you are if you're watching now or later, who said to me at one point, do you ever not work? And I was like, whoa, got called out by my own client. So I thought, okay, I hear you. I hear you, message. And I'm going to go ahead and take some time for myself. Taking time for myself is actually the hardest thing. Anita said, good to see you too. Aw, so good. Aw, that's so sweet. You're very welcome. Thanks, babe. You're amazing. Ellie said, yes. Oh my God, so many messages. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So here's the deal. Richard said, my tendency is to try to sleep all day. Yeah, so when we trigger stress hormones, so, Elle Ingalls, my colleague, my collaborator, one of my best friends, my accountability partner, my retreat leader, I'm going to Michigan here, right, in 2 weeks, we're going to host a retreat. If we trigger stress hormones, if we feel overwhelmed and we trigger adrenaline or cortisol, it could go foggy or we might actually need to sleep. We might just be out because whatever's coming through is probably not that brilliant, is probably not that maybe nice or clear or something's not 100. Stu said, hey Leila, how are you? Happy holiday weekend. What's up, Stu? Love you, brother. I love how you get out there and just make it happen. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Keep that Florida vibe bright. He's down in Florida. So when you get overwhelmed and you get stress hormones in your body, good luck. You're just out of it. You might as well just rest, relax. More than anything, be easy on yourself. Now, here's what I'm going to tell you. So is overwhelm normal in business? Is it? What do you guys think? Tell me. Give me a little, like a comment, because I'm going to give you what I would ask you. If you were to name overwhelm, if you were to give overwhelm a different name, what would it be? And that's what I want to ask you today. Because I've definitely, and I'm just going to be real, I've been hearing the words, and I don't want it to happen, but I've been hearing the words going, I feel so overwhelmed. And it's really up level. That's what I call overwhelm. Up level. It's just an up level, right? It's just an opportunity. When I got a whole bunch of messages and I feel overwhelmed, like I got to get back to them and I'm trying and it's a couple days and I'm like, it's like there's two things. One, chill out. It's okay. Messages are messages are messages. You're going to get to them when you get to them. You're only one human. Second, what can you take off your plate? So maybe there's other things taking up time you could take off your plate. And that's what I've been doing this week. I'm loving, I love Deanna Riley. I've got Mickey Summerall. I've got people on my team who I get to pass things off on. And at some point in your business, you'll get there. You get to a point where you get to pay somebody else to do the things that maybe are taking time from doing things that are more in your brilliance and your genius zone. So I see overwhelm now as up level. When I feel overwhelmed, I'm like, woo. It's like, where am I going? I'm spiraling up. Stay with it. Just keep doing the messages, keep doing the work, keep showing up, just keep at it. Richard said, yeah. What's up, Catherine? So good to see you. Rhonda, you're amazing, yogini. Love you, girl. Author. Oh, man. Amazing people, you guys. Leah Renee, she's a magical being. I've heard nothing but good about your work, honey. Everything everybody says is it's like magical experience from you. Anita says, I tend to temporarily shut down. Yep, makes sense when we overwhelm. We're like, we just shut down. Totally. Realize where I am. Spend some time doing with the fur kids. Oh my gosh, she's like an animal lover. I love it. I remember hockey too. You love hockey. And mindless TV therapy. Until I get to the point where I can prioritize and hammer through stuff. Yeah, so you might need to take a break away. Anytime you're going to up level, anytime you're going to, you feel that overwhelmed space, you might just need to pause, take a break, step back, come to a retreat in Michigan, right? Or wherever, whatever your form of taking a break is. And then revisit and realize that anytime you feel overwhelmed, it doesn't have to stop you. It doesn't even have to slow you down. You could just perspectivize it, if that's a word. Perspectivize it. Look at it as an opportunity to up level. For me, when I have a whole bunch of emails and messages and texts and all the things to get back to, and I'm working on it, I'm just hammering away at it, like Anita said. It's like, wow, what if I never had any of these messages? I would have no business. So it's not overwhelm. It's up level. It's opportunity to take it to the next level. Where can I pass stuff off? How can I become more efficient, right? How can I serve at an even higher level than I already am? And where are opportunities to provide more space for myself and not feel overwhelmed, right? And that's what I want you to ask yourself too. Is like, what does overwhelm mean to you today? Does it mean up level? Does it mean pause? Does it mean take something off of your plate or what does it mean? And to me, when I feel that sense of the whole week is like overwhelm, I think, wow, I must be going somewhere. I must be going somewhere bigger. Thank you. So grateful. Rhonda said, Abraham says, overwhelm is just a sign that you are asking for more than you're letting in. Oh, snap! All right, friends, I'm going to read that again. That was so good. That's kind of what I'm saying, right? Oh my God. Yeah, Abraham. And I just saw Abraham too recently. So thank you. It's like so yummy. You're bringing this. Overwhelm is just a sign that you are asking for more than you're letting in. How to allow more in. Okay. So that's a great question. When you feel overwhelmed, you ask yourself, how can I let more in? Chill out. When you relax, you become more efficient. Yes, growth. I am so grateful for that. That is the best thing I've heard all day, girlfriend. Ascension timelines, Richard said. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So now is anybody with me? Like anybody here with me? High fives, hearts, happy faces. If you're willing to work, to be in this with me, when you feel when you feel your brain go, I'm so overwhelmed. I feel so overwhelmed. Instead go, how can I let more in? How can I let more in? How can I let more in? And just expect the answers to come because it's already done, right? How can I let more in? That's my mantra for the weekend, for the week, for the next weeks. Because as you know, I got all this retreat stuff coming up and, lovely clients and all sorts of speaking and just fun stuff. Alicia says, it means to take a step back, take a deep breath and appreciate where you are. So grateful. Good call, girl. And know that more is coming. When you feel overwhelmed, more is coming. Woo! Woo! I love this. I'm like so jazzed. I was like way more jazzed. Or I'm way more jazzed than I was even before this video. That's why you should do Facebook Live videos, by the way. You get actually really excited. If you're doing them for your business. They're really fun. Yeah, if you feel overwhelmed, more is coming. Wow, that's exciting. Rhonda said, yes, we have to not push through. It's about letting go. Girl, give me some how to let go advice here, right? We all need that, don't we? We all need to learn how to let go a little bit more and not push through. That's the game. That's what my business coach has been telling me for years, right? That's what I work with other people and tell them. I said, you just step into full belief and trust. And that's, I think, I appreciate all the wisdom that you people are bringing, your friends are bringing to me today, because I'm here to bring you some wisdom. But truth is, I get so much more back from you guys, because there's lots of you guys and just one of me. So I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm not overwhelmed. I'm asking, how can I let the more coming in that's already coming? I hope this was helpful. I hope that you're in with me. When you feel overwhelmed, you can shift it to how can I let more in? Play with it. Let me know what happens. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Happy holiday if you're in America.